What's good, everybody? It's one on Punish Night Game. We come back to it again with some more Dead by Daylight. What's good to my new subscribers? Appreciate the love and support. My return subscribers, got to flex on real quick. Backshot. And I'm playing with Sadako, but I don't really have much information on her because she is one of those characters I kind of just, buy because this new DLC character. I try them out for a little bit and then I get a gauge if I care about them or not. A lot of times I do not. But I do like her unique-ish power to manifest and demanifest. To manifest is basically her coming into the physical realm. And to demanifest is to pretty much go transparent. And like as you can see, like she's like transparent, she's kind of glitching in and out. And then when she, demanifests, is more her physical form. That's pretty cool. That is pretty fucking cool. Because you can teleport to different TVs. And cut off survivors. But in this match, I was, I could have hit him if I was manifested. And I don't know why I didn't hit him there. I could have easily done it. But I was still trying to, get an understanding of how her powers work. What is her strong suits? I can say this right now from when I played her. She's not the best in the chase. Cause she ain't that quick necessarily, but she is very strong in cutting off loops if you understand how to take someone out of the loop. And a loop is basically a character using the environment to hinder the killer's ability to catch them. Get fucked, ugly ass Dwight. Shape up that damn pubic hair mustache. You're goofy. Trying to 360 me, bruh. I can catch you within less than a second. Dumbass. Anyways, let me tell you more about loops. You see these cards right here? They can loop me around it, but I can use Bloodlust, which basically Bloodlust is the more time I'm in chase with a survivor, the faster I become. And once it gets to Bloodlust 3, I'm faster than the survivors. So they would have to think of something else in order to stop me from keeping up with him. So this is what a loop would look like if she knew what she was doing. Bam! Get fucked. See, she was gonna go through that window. If it was a better loop, like an infinite loop, she would go through the window, run along the wall. I would try to catch her, chase her, see that it was too long of a wall or, area of effect to where I couldn't keep up. And then she would just keep going back and forth in the loop. There's one devastating loop on this game where it's I would say about a 5-yard wall. And then you run it. I mean, if they have life or sprint burst, they can just gun that shit and just be on the other side before you even really be able to sniff the jockstrap. Pause. But since that was a shorter loop and it was not an infinite, she was not able to really do much with it. And plus, I already know how this map works, so I was able to cut her off instantly. And once she figured that out, she knew she was fucked. And you pretty much loop just about anything, but it depends on how it's structured to where if it'll work or not. And also it depends on how good are survivors at using the loops effectively. Because if I'm going clockwise, they go counterclockwise, and then it's a mind game. Basically, that's what it is. Ultimately, looping is a mind game. You have to counteract what they're doing and their motion, and hope that you can get Bloodlust. But if you understand how looping works and you can use an opportunity to counteract them, make them feel the pressure Because a survivor that's confident in looping will ultimately get overzealous with it and try to loop you all the time. That's why you always see me like characters like this Dwight right here. He's constantly trying to loop me, but he doesn't use loops correctly because he's using like the little baby loops. Like these loops right here don't work because there's a cutoff point. You do not want to be in a situation where the cutoff point is shorter than the length of the chase. You want a loop that's like, let's say, I would say it would keep me more in the chase and as used as a distraction more than something that I can use to my benefit, to where I can see where the cutoff point is and like, you know, just bait them into coming the opposite direction, like how this is working right here with him. This is wasting my time because it has a pallet there. That pallet is really strong because I have to constantly go around it in order to like really be able to get a bit of distance on the survivor itself. So he knew that. That's why he kept running around it like 3 times. Because more time I waste in the loop and trying to chase one particular survivor, the other survivors can pick up on that and just go gen rush me or whatever else. Or they can send one person over to distract me, and then the person I'm trying to, you know, I get tunnel visioned, and then they can drop a pallet on me, and then they all can fuck off and build generators. And then, you know, it just creates an interesting dynamic, and also can be a snowball effect in your corner or their corner. It just depends on how you play it, which killer you have really. Because if you have someone like Freddy, he can instantly cut that off by placing fake pallets everywhere. The survivors could get overconfident and not knowing that that's a fake pallet, drop the pallet on you. Only thing that's gonna happen is blood go drop on you, and then boom. Depending on if they're injured or not, it's an instant down. But if they're healed, ooh boy, bet your ass they ain't gonna regret that, because they're gonna be pissed for one, and two, they're gonna be a little bit more wise to, like, you know, not use certain pallets. But you know, we can always fake that. But this killer is interesting to me personally because, like, her M1 is, you know, PC players call it. Like, it's like kind of like a spell she's throwing at them. I don't read kanji or whatever, so I can't tell you what the fuck it says. But as a flashbang, nice try, Leon. Nice try. Maybe try that shit on the noob killer. Oh, you teabagging. Oh, okay. Okay, baby. I got you. Watch this. You ain't got no pallet to hide behind, so what you gonna do? Not a goddamn thing. Don't get overconfident. Now get your bitch ass back on that hook where you belong. Get fucked. Anyways, it's just, this is the dynamics of being a killer in Dead by Daylight, and I love it. But I'll say this: I do not like Demogorgon. He can go through portals. He can use his one of his other powers is to like lunge at people, and he can instantly break pallets. But that motherfucker make too much noise going around the map, so it's gonna be like really difficult to sneak up on people like I like to, because I like to play stealth killers like Ghostface, Peg, and now Alien, which is crazy because it's a big ass fucking alien. How do you not see that motherfucker just crouched with a giant scorpion tail? But I have not gotten any good gameplay footage of most I call him Scorpion Alien yet. I will say this as well: I hate big ass maps like his, because like I know it's more like based on like the attributes of the whole movie, But god damn, that map is fucking huge. And like, yeah, you're supposed to use his tunnels in order to get around the map and shit, make it easier to traverse. But I'm like, fuck all that, man. Stop making these big ass goofy maps. And I say goofy because it's like, it's more survivor sided than it is killer sided, because they can just loop you.
When I say, who's the master, you say, no. Who's the master?
Once and then just be gone. You'll barely see him. At least in my opinion and in my experience. Got that 4K baby. First time with what the fuck is her name? Oniryu, Sadako, whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this explanation of Lupin and how to play the killer, even though I'm not that good. Much love to y'all. I'm out.